See when I'm ready to stream, that gaming can take me away. Driving that car or fighting that creature of the night like a dream. Take me away, I'm in a fantasy stream, in the game that is so extreme. Racing my mind, Ashton streams for all time, cause baby she's ready to stream.
I'm turning the PlayStation off. How's everybody doing? Is everybody having a good day? I was just listening to the Shrek the Musical soundtrack while I set this stream up, and I was hoping I could finish the song I was listening to before the song ended, but I was wrong. I was wrong. I didn't want to play Boy today, and I should have just played Boy really, actually. I should have just done the ad, and then I could have finished the song.
Ashton, how are you?
Good.
How was your weekend? It's
All right.
time for a special Thursday edition of Love Wednesdays with Ashton. Hope you are having an awesome day.
Stephen, thank you for the 100 bits. It is Live, Laugh, Love Wednesdays on a Thursday because there was a big stream yesterday and I was forced to move. How rude of them. But yes, it's Wednesday, my guy. I was having a good day, and then the vets called me and they said, "She's probably going to have a hip replacement." And I said, "Whoop, sad again." And then I found out how much they cost online. And I'm going to need to do about 1,000 more cameos. So I was going to do that, but it's all right. It's all good. We're going to have a good stream. We're going to chill out. We're going to play some Tchia. It's going to be... Stephen, thank you for the 2 gifted subs. I was going to, before we kick off on today's stream, I was going to catch up on everything that happened yesterday, because you may have noticed yesterday was a sponsored stream and we weren't playing any bits or donations or subs. And boy oh boy, we got a lot yesterday. There was quite a few, so I'm just going to power... Ow. Ow. I'm going to power through them. If everyone's ready, we had Mark subscribed at tier 1, EC Rittenhouse subscribed with Prime, 10 by Zone subscribed for 7 months and they said Poggies. Mascot resubscribed for 36 months, happy 3 years. Tory Ton resubscribed with Prime 29 months. Peter on the wrong side of the couch, that was a reference to yesterday. Porcelain Pumpkins subscribed, so did Spagbutt. So did Villa fan Dan for 28 months. Have the scripts been torn up and rewritten multiple times in the last minute for maximum realism? Yes, of course they had. Golden Zest subscribed with Prime. Black Mega Man cheered 100 bits. Said they've heard rumours that future TripleJump will let their contracts expire if Pachiti can use his reign of terror. It's me. I'm the few. Bad Joke Billy subscribed. Slash 'em Up subscribed. Drawn by Justin subscribed for 31 months. 31 months made the 31 managed to catch love. Love you too, Justin. Maz_57 subscribed with Prime. Mr. Harder resubscribed for 19 months. So glad Ashton's doing our packing streams, even though this one feels oddly table-centric. Truly Defective subscribed with Prime. Chill Sergeant gifted a sub to Leonard. Editor! I knew that name. Leonard got a subscription. Pup Wheelie resubscribed for 35 months, 36 in total. Been a while since I've seen a live stream. It's been a few weeks with my partners. Cheeky. But I couldn't miss this one. Thank you, Pup Wheelie. Then Burn Master Arson subscribed with Prime. Nexus gifted a sub. Board Geek, well, there's so many. Board Geeks resubscribed for 21 months. Bartek used 1 bit to cheer, said Ashton's gonna grind them. But I didn't, I got knocked out. Then Jeremiah Tadpole resubscribed for 38 months and said slam. And now we're all caught up. Boom! That was a lot. Thank you guys so much for being so generous yesterday. Please don't feel like you have to do cameos. The cameos are not... They're helping a little bit, but please don't ever feel like you have to. It's a cost of living. It's a cause he lives, you know? And we are vibing. Maybe we'll start a GoFundMe if we really need to, but we'll figure it out. And next is thank you so much for subscribing with Prime for 6 months. Ayo to you too. We're playing more Tchia today. I've been playing a lot of this over the weekend. I am really loving this game. I think it's 10 out of 10. Really good. I am really enjoying it, and I'm really excited to yeah.
Hashtag good vibes today, TTJ Dick salute.
Thank you, Stephen, for the 100 bits. And what was I going to say? I can't even remember. Probably wasn't important. But I'm just excited to play more of it, to be honest. Oh, well, Lolly, thank you so much. I appreciate it. We'll figure out. Anyway. Let's turn into some cats or something. Let's play some Tchia. I hope everyone's having a good week. It's bank holiday in the UK. Do Americans get bank holidays? I mean, you guys don't even barely get holidays with your work, so I don't know if you get bank holidays, but it's a bank holiday weekend this weekend, which means 4-day weekend. Has anyone got any nice Easter weekend plans? I was going to try and make some plans with some people from work, but everyone seems to have plans because everyone is much more organised than me, who doesn't know that it was a bank holiday until 2 days before. So Ben asked me the other day about if I had anything scheduled in July, and I don't know who he thinks I am, but as a human being who barely is able to function week by week, I don't know why you thought I would know what in the heavens was going on in July. Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Right. Oh my gosh, I forgot in this save I haven't done anything. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna get this coochie thing, and then maybe we'll do a couple of rocks. I think I want to do this rock. You see, this is what I mean. How do you know what you're doing in July? I don't know what I'm doing next week. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Alexis, thank you for sharing your 3 consecutive streams this month. What streak? What is the bank holiday? They get a break and everything stops. I wish we had that here in the US. Yeah, it's weird. Oh, put your guitar away, Tchia. I understand, like, obviously countries do things differently, but when I was younger I just assumed that everyone had like the same kind of situation going on, in the sense that like if we got a holiday everyone else got a holiday, because why wouldn't they, you know what I mean? But upon finding out that this is not the case, America is falling apart in more ways than one, which we already knew, but also the fact you guys don't get a bank holiday, sad. And you have a plan ahead as a holiday in August. Oh my gosh, where are you off? Why off on your hollybobs? Is that a dead turtle? Where? No, it's probably a live turtle. Where did you see a turtle? I'm gonna get that goddamn deer. Come here! I have to remember, like, on my save, I have, oh no. I have max level soul jump, so I can stay in an animal for like ages. Oh, it's just a backpack. It's not a dead turtle. But I can see why you would think that I've been carrying around a dead turtle on my back. And I also have to remember that my like stamina in my other playthrough is like almost full 2 minutes. So I don't want to fall out of the sky because I'm being an idiot. And I forgot that I don't have my stamina and stuff. Are you back to the UK for Greg's and Lucasade? Are you off somewhere else? Going to London? I fully recommend getting it. Well, it will be expensive, but I fully recommend a few days in London. Moving on from war crimes, Ashton now commits crimes against nature by turning turtles into backpacks. No, I don't. Don't make a triple jump rumour about me that is the case. 'Tis not the case. Oh, is this a camp? Oh, this must be this one. Should we mess these guys up? Let's mess these dudes up. Or maybe we can summon a... You better back off, sir. Have that. Ka-chow. Oh, gosh. Ka-chow. Ka-chow. Here it comes. I'm a little wood lad. And you're about to get murked. Oh. Yeah. Have it. Dang it. Oh. Right. Right. So I guess we're gonna have to yeet some stuff. So the ukulele lets you do, like summon people, summon those little wooden dudes, or you can unlock other powers with the ukulele, like summon animals and stuff. But you don't have to sing the ukulele, use the ukulele to like become animals and stuff. You just need to wait for your soul meter to recharge. Oh. Ouch. Did just blow myself up. How much was the bonus you got paid to play wrestling? Oh my god, I wish I got a bonus to play wrestling. I had no bloody clue what I was doing. I had to practice. I had to get the game up on Tuesday and practice because I had literally no idea how to play that game. Hey, playing the ukulele was always cool. Forever cool. I did win, that's true, but I also was against Tom's character who was way underleveled. Hey LB, it's okay. We'll go rogue today. We're modless. We're gonna go flipping rogue. Everyone's allowed to do swear words. Right, we need to go and find this. Ah, there it is. I did. It was all Barbara, to be fair, because when my wrestler fought, she bloody lost, didn't she? But I blame Ben for that. I think he just abandoned me, to be honest. Like, he wasn't looking after me. And I think it's his fault that we lost. And he's no longer welcome back into the group. Whee! Dag nabbit. That's a good swear word. That's a good one. Oh no, Tchia! Rip. She's just flipping broke her neck. That's okay. She'll be right. Right, I'm probably by that. Where am I? Probably here? Oh my god, that's quite far away. Oh no, yeah I am. Okay. I really want to go to the rock formation that lets me summon animals, because being able to summon a bird is really useful. My boyfriend apparently has been carrying around a backpack full of seagulls in this game because he was like, I was annoyed that I couldn't find birds, so I was carrying around seagulls with me. And do you know what? It kind of feels like a strat. Giant gecko. Did I get that thing I was looking for? Yeah, I did. Beautiful. Okay. I too carry around a backpack full of seagulls. I don't have the game yet though. Hey, good practice. Good practice. For a free game, it looks amazing. I mean, it's not technically free. You have to have a PlayStation Plus Extra, or you have to pay for it. But for an indie game and for a pretty small studio, I think pretty banging. Pretty banging. I know I really like it. I think it's a fun game and I think everyone should play it. So there. Have it. Oh, that's what I was looking for. Splosh. I wonder if I've got enough to buy the crab outfit, because I love the crab outfit. I don't know if I will. I might need some more pearls. Might need some more pearls for the crab outfit. I'm going to go and have a look how much I need. Because we might be able to go get enough pearls from over there. And then we can be a crab. Who wants to be a crab? I want to be a crab. It's crab time, baby. I played Portal for the first time today. I had to stop when I couldn't do a puzzle. I mean, some of the puzzles are quite hard, to be fair. The first Portal, there's like a thing in the second Portal where you can play maps made by people. And there's one that's like hard mode Portal, and that's really hard. So worth the download then. I think so. I've had a really good time with it. I think it's a really good game. I do have enough to buy the crab outfit. Buzz in. Oh my god. Let's go get changed. For a quick snack. I know what I was meant to be doing, I just couldn't do it. Oh, that's sad. Sorry, mate. Yeah, I really like the co-op in the second game as well. Probably my favourite part about Portal. Streamlabs! Oh, damn it. Did I not turn on? I turned on the thing. Oh, hold on. Let me turn off Streamlabs. Goddamn Streamlabs. Bloody coming in chat. Being a menace. This stream is not sponsored. Streamlabs. How do I turn it off? It's not a hashtag ad. Does it still say hashtag ad in the title actually? Because I can't remember if I turned that off. Will someone let me know? It does. Oh, god damn it. Let me fix that. This is not an ad. This one's not an ad, alright? How do I turn off the chat bot? I don't really know how to do this. I'm drawing a blank today. I don't know if the mods can turn it off. Oh, hold on. Maybe it's here? That's the commands. Timers? Yeah, right. Let me turn that off. And I'll turn this one back on. Oh, I turned it off again. On. Okay. That should have fixed it. Okay. Fixed it! I think Ashton endorsing a wrestling game wasn't on my 2023 bingo card. I mean, hey, I'm not endorsing a wrestling game. I just don't know how to wrestle, you know? That's all it is. We're a little crab now. Right, we're going up here. We have to go see our busy mate, Louisa. Oh no, just Louise. I want to call her Louisa then, but that's not right. Little crab girl. Little crab girl. Hey guys, remember how the other day, last week when we were playing this game, I said, oh man, they're girlfriends. Well, just so you get ready, because I was right. little crab hat. The crab hat is very cute. The crab hat is a sleigh. I need to find an animal. Bird. Come here, bird. I want to... Yes! We'll do some of the story missions in a minute. Baby lesbians, is this The Last of Us? What is this, The Last of Us? There's no lesbians in video games. Silly. There's not even lesbians in real life. I've never seen a lesbian. And if you are one, you shouldn't prove it to me by sending a nice picture of yourself to me on Twitter. Being like, hi Ashton, I'm a lesbian and I'm pretty and blah blah. No such thing. Fake news, woke media. Not me, I never seen one. What are lesbianism? There's no such thing as an ugly lesbian. I don't believe there's an ugly anyone, actually. So, they are valid, but they're not real. Not real. Do not exist. Lesbian? I thought you were American. Good one. Right, should mess up these homies over here. These guys that stole my dad. The bloody ribbon boys. Who I've name of which I've forgotten. Oh look! We haven't even got someone one in. There he is, look. Here he comes. Oh, there's some no-scoping all over him. Oh damn, didn't work. It's too far away. Guys, it's taken me about as long to get over here as it would have if I just summoned one in. Ciao. Ka-chow. Ka-chow. We watched the last Hunger Games movie on Monday. They're pretty good. I pretty like those movies. Pretty good, gosh darn good movies, if you ask me. I can see why everyone really liked them. And I'm kind of sad that I missed the hype a bit by being, like, you know, 10 years too late onto the hype train, but there's goddamn good movies. Octopus ukulele. Nice. Such a little crab. Hey, Miss Rock Peter. I watched the first one, but I did forget that, like, when it came out in the cinemas, but I did forget that he made himself into a rock. I did forget that. But I would never forget it ever again, because it was iconic. Did I ship Peter and Jennifer Lawrence? I mean, I liked Peter more than I liked Gale. Because, I mean, Peter and Katniss were just trauma bonded, to be honest. But Gale was just kind of a dick. Like, he was like, how could you like him more than me? And I'm like, babe. And then he'd be like, you're so rude. You don't even love me. And I'm like, Home Slice, she's traumatized. My girlfriend. Guys, look what I learned how to do. I wonder if this will work. Right. Whoops. Right, now we need to put it... Okay. Damn it! We're going into the cutscene. It's me, the crab. Would you like to sing with me? Your crab friend? To concentrate so hard on these. Concentrating so hard, can you tell? Staniac, the big 5-0. Oh my gosh, congrats. 50 months of subscribing, that's a lot of months. We did it. Don't even got 100% though, so no trophy for us. 99%! Oh my god, we were so close. It's a whole 5 years. That is a long time. She's trying to learn our language. How do I say I like you a lot where you come from? Oh, she tricked us. Yes! Love it. 10 out of 10. 10 tens. God, the woke agenda wins again, baby! Another win for us wokies. And that's the end of the game. We kiss and everything's going good. We must save our girlfriend from the bad guy. So we're probably like here, right? Time to go. We must go. I'm coming, Louise! Happy Thursday, Average. And how's your Thursday going? Wokies, like from Star Wars. Yeah. The Wokies. Yeah, save her. I'm sure that Daddy's fine where he is. Well, maybe if we rescue her, we'll rescue Daddy as well. Everything about that? This guy again. Whom are you? Daddy would understand. You're right. He's a very understanding man, Daddy. this moment is somewhat undercut by the crab costume. Nah, I think you're wrong. I think the crab costume makes it. Who are you?
Je crois que je peux t'aider. Suis-moi.
Don't trust this man for a second. Nexus, you're welcome. I hope you have a wonderful birthday next week. Let's continue. This guy. It's our hacker man. This is our hacker man on the chair. Hackers be like, I'm in.
Alors tu veux te débarrasser de
So you want to take Mayavor down, huh? Yeah. Took my dad and my girlfriend.
Il a aussi capturé.
No, not your nerdy dad. We'll say your nerdy dad. We saw him in the beginning of the game. How can you help?
Si tu veux atteindre Mayavor.
If you want to get to Mayavor, you have to hit him where it hurts. I mean, it's factories. When I disable all his factories, he'll have no choice but to make a deal with us. Factories are heavily guarded fortresses, but if you can bring me pictures, I can find their weak spots for you. Gotcha! On it! I believe we can do it.
Tiens, ça nous permettra de rester en contact. Bonne chance.
Bye! Where's that cat? I heard a cat in here. There he is. Do 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 do. Right. No, Tchia, please. Bye! Bye, guys! Right, I think I know where we are. So we're going to go get this rock thing over here because this means that we can bloody flipping, you know, call some people in. Jesus, my brain is off today. It's like it's already in 4-day weekend mode and I just cannot get it out of it. My apologies. Stream has been painful so far. Right, get this. There's another one. Oh, it's in here. Yeah, stranger comes into my home and jumps into my cat. Completely normal. Just regular everyday behaviour, really. Happens all the time. I'm like, hey, where's my best friend gone? Oh, she's in my bloody cat again. Kooky. Yeah. What am I going to be drinking tonight or tomorrow night, Ashton? Well, I've had some gin left over from from Valentine's Day, I think. But I wasn't gonna have any left. But then last week, by accident, my boyfriend drank all of my lemonade. So I couldn't drink my gin, and I haven't got any more lemonade since. Oh, I forgot to get any in my shop. I'm sure it'll be fine. So it was going to be gin, but probably going to be nothing because I don't have anything in to drink it with. It's alright though. We're going to make do without. We don't need a drink. You know, I'm the master of my own future. And if I really wanted one, I'd bother going to the shop. But you know what I can't be bothered to do? Go to the shop. So... Was that the gin you mixed with the lemon soda drink? Well, I want to find this lemon soda, but I don't know where to get it from. Because whenever I look, I can't find like what it would be, because it's like clouded lemonade, but not, because clouded lemonade is fizzy sometimes. And I don't know what Italian lemon soda is, because when I looked it up, it was like, do you mean bitter lemon? And I was like, no. No, I do not mean bitter lemon, no thanks. So no. But I think the gin I've got is an orange gin. I can't remember if I drank that or not. But every day I think about lemon soda, and I don't want it with fizzy lemonade. I want it with lemon soda, but I don't know where to get it from. Would lemon San Pellegrino? Yeah, but it wasn't fizzy. It was like flat. It was like almost like just kind of like fresh lemonade kind of vibe, but not. Just leave it out for a bit. That's true. That could work. I did one of these the other day, and it should not have been able to stand up. Like, it was not sturdy at all. Country time lemonade, yeah. It does mean I'm a pro rock stacker, it's true, but that wasn't gonna work. But it was just like absolutely baffling the physics. Should not have been allowed to happen. Oh, does it not? Okay, well, how am I meant to put it on the rock that's out of focus at the back? Okay, sure. I don't think I'm going to be able to balance a rock on this. Might have to start again. Or at least get that last one out. Damn it. Right. How do I get rid of a rock? Gentle. Gentle. Cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Congrats on the amazing and successful crossover yesterday. Hopefully it happens again next year. You did Babs proud, Ashton. Also, more Ashton and Tom Campbell content, please. We need more of you. Love. Lovely by combination.
But God, Media, thank you for the bits. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, me and Tom haven't really done anything together. Oh, this wasn't the thing I thought it was. But it is this. So it was fun. He also taught me how to play the wrestling game, so that was nice of him, because I did not know how to play it. And he was like, "Here, let me give you a little lesson, because the tutorial is wank." And I said, "Thank you." And by wank, it just doesn't explain to me how to do everything, and I'm dumb, so it didn't make much sense. So we practiced together, and he said, "I'll teach you how to do it." And I said, "Thanks." And then he taught me, and I did the wrestles. There was very few things that I was determined to do, and one of the things I was determined to achieve was that throwing him through a table, and also doing the thing where she pinned him up against the wall and like kicked him in the balls. Like, those were the two things that I wanted to do. And I was like, "You have to teach me how." And he said, "Okay, I can teach you how to do that." And he did. What a nice man. He let me ruin his whole life. Not his, I mean Alan Powerful, of course. They're different people. I'm wondering what would be quicker, whether I just go straight down. Maybe I need to do this rock. I can't remember what rock formation it was that... I think it was that one. We're going to go over there. We're going to get it. Everyone will be fine if we just leave them to be kidnapped. I want to be able to turn into a bird at will, at whim. Known table racist? I was actively trying to get my table out. I feel like that's not racist. I'm glad. I'm glad I did Babs proud. Hope I did all of you proud with my wrestling. I tried really hard. And that's not even a joke. I was really worried. Yesterday was the first stream that I've been nervous about doing since I started. Like the very first stream I did on TripleJump, I was nervous. And then for some reason, yesterday's stream also made me incredibly nervous. But I think it's mainly just because I was worried about all the people coming in from Cultaholic because they're stinky, scary wrestling boys. And then I was worried, like, oh my god, I don't have to play this game. I hope I don't mess it up. But it went well. But yesterday was the first time I've been nervous in so long. I don't normally get nervous before a stream. It just kind of is chill. But yesterday I was like genuinely, I was sweating. I was so nervous. I was like, look, I hope everyone doesn't hate me. Right. Stinky, scary wrestling boys. It's just true. It was nice to see everyone, like, I don't think we've ever had 300 people watching at the same time, so that was pretty mad. 300 of you stinkers. You weren't nervous with the book reading? Surprising. I mean, I wasn't nervous before the book reading stream. It was only as we carried on through the book that I was nervous that I might get cancelled. Or fired. I wasn't sure which was going to happen first. It was a great stream, more of it. Hey, maybe we will. It's just difficult to get everyone in the same place at the same time. Everyone's so busy doing all their other stuff. Wait, am I a stinky, scary wrestling girl? Who am I? Guess you are. Yes, you are. Stinky, scary wrestling girl. Stinky and scary. I don't make the rules. Simply report on them. The sky's being loud outside. Is it thundering? Thundering and lightning in. I've not had a thunderstorm in a while. I want it to get warm again. I'm sick of the rain. Sick of it. That's true. Fraser does stream on Cultaholic if you fancied checking him out. So does Andrew. So if you like them both. Bonus. Showered last year. Gosh damn it, Lolly. Didn't anyone tell you? You got to shower twice a year. Should have already had your spring shower by now. Rookie error. I read a thing on Twitter yesterday. There was like this guy, there was like a screenshot from Reddit. And there was this guy saying like, I shower once every 2 to 3 weeks. But I feel like I'm being bullied for it. And I was like, And then I read the rest of it and he was basically saying like, I don't think I smell, but when people tell me I smell, when I smell myself, I don't see what they're talking about. And I'm like, yeah, you can't. You don't. You're used to it now. But this guy was saying, yeah, I only shower like once every 2 weeks. And I have to be honest, that was like almost gag-worthy, how I felt. Because that's not enough time. That's too stinky. I'd bully that dude too. Stinky. I just mean like even for like your physical health, you probably shouldn't shower that like least amount. I'm not going to say what I was just thinking because I thought it and it made me feel queasy, so I'm not going to say it. I love Andrew's streams. I watch Pachitis, but they can get less wholesome. Yeah, I have heard that. This bird doesn't fly, but it does do big shout. It's sunny in Sheffield. My sister sent me a video of a crazy hailstorm where she's in the Southlands. I had a flatmate who lived in Florida who only showered twice out of an entire year. Ugh. Lolly, that's exactly what I was thinking, but I refuse to read that out loud. I hate that word. I hate that word. And I refuse to read it. Not bathing is one thing, not brushing your teeth is where it really counts. No. No. Alright, my big thing is like brushing my teeth. Like sometimes I'll go a few days out washing my hair because I just can't be arsed. But if I don't brush my teeth in the morning, I literally feel like my teeth are going to fall out. Slong, thank you for donating £1. I don't know if it'll come up. I can't remember what the threshold is, but hi Ashton and chat. Having moved to a different city, I found myself isolated. I'm looking to get more involved in chat and streamers at TripleJump and Cultaholic. How do I do that without the largest budget? Thanks for all you do. I aspire to be Skodes. Well, I mean, I don't even know how Skodes is Skodes. The man is a machine. Same with GY Goliath and Nexus. It's like, I don't know, just crazy. But you just gotta chat and chat. You don't have to pay any money. People, names get recognized pretty well most of the time after a few streams. So you don't have to pay any money to get recognized in chat. You don't have to pay any money to chat in chat. People will always got something to say. Normally it's a load of crap, but they say it anyway. Isn't that right, Lolly? Just kidding. Am I? You'll never know. Stephen says, I don't even know how I am. I don't even know how you are, Stephen. Honestly, you're a machine. A mystical being. If I hadn't actually met you, I just assume that you're like some rich billionaire, because you're crazy. You're crazy, girl. How you're very generous, and I know I speak for us all when it's crazy. We appreciate you very much, but sometimes I just think how you got all this money, because subs ain't cheap. And bits ain't cheap. Well, bits are actually a bit more cheap than subs, but I went to school with rich billionaire. Ugh. How is this guy still alive? Just die already. Whoa. Work many hours and save so much since high school. Well, you should save that money for you. We appreciate you, but that's your money that you saved. It's not going to all come to us. I figured identity theft in some form. Hey, it could also be that, but I don't know if admitting it in Twitch chat would be, the smartest decision. But Slong or Slong 44. All you gotta do, just chat. People love to chat. It's great. We talk about nothing in these streams. Nothing at all. Nonsense. Nexus! Thank you for gifting 5 subs. And to Praying Ocelot, to Ludwig, P Flax for the win, 97 Sean 204, and I.S. Jones, 1986. Thank you, Nexus. You bloody maniacs, you. We often hold entire conversations that have nothing to do with the stream, then the mods tell us off. No end to us talking. It's true. It's true. The only thing I remember about Ashton was finishing the whiskey I was given. That's the only thing you remember? I mean, to be fair, I did get peer pressured into downing a double of whiskey. And then I meandered home. Actually, I don't even think I went home. I went somewhere else after that. I was going to go home, and then I got a message to come to a friend's house. So I did. And they made me a pizza because I was quite drunk. Because turns out, if you just happen to down a full double of whiskey after having no tea, makes you pretty tippos. by getting a word in a Pachiti stream. Well, that's fair enough. It's a little bit more chill here. We're a bit more just good vibes. Good vibes is all that you need here. As long as you got the good vibes, you'll fit right in. Just one of them. Oh, it's one of them non-flying birds. God damn it! I hate those goddamn little. Don't say the word I was going to say. Or summon a bird. Where's it bloody gone? Where'd that bloody bird go? Gosh damn it, where did they go? Ah, there we go, good. I've got great vibes, Samboy, alright then. Exactly. That's all that matters, good vibes. Good vibes, good chat. All you need. Turns out alcohol makes you drunk. What? Nuh-uh. Doesn't sound legit. Sounds made up. Pub George, thank you for gifting a sub. Right, we're going down there. We're going to get that first. And we're going to sail away, sail away, sail away to the other island. To go and save our dad. Time to save our dad. Hashtag save our dad and our girlfriend. Mam, 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 mam. How did I find moving to Newcastle from where you lived before? It was weird. So I struggled a bit, but mainly because I went from living with my partner to living on my own, which was not my favourite thing. I don't really like living on my own. So that was the hardest bit. I mean, I only really am friends with the people I work with and their girlfriends. Mainly I'm only friends with people I work with because I want to speak to their girlfriends. Don't tell them that, they might get upset. But other than that, it wasn't so bad. I do definitely it was a bit of a learning curve and I do miss my friends from down south. But it was good fun, you know, moving here. Took me a good 6-7 months to get used to it, and eventually I made a friend outside of work, which is nice. It's also nice to have one of those around. But yeah, not too bad after a while. It just takes time. That's the thing that's the hardest, I think, is being wanting to kind of just live life now and being God damn it, got to be a bloody adult human being and go to work and stuff, and it's really hard to make friends as an adult. So I was really worried I wouldn't make any friends. But turns out if there's a fire in your building, it tends to bring people together. So what I would recommend is set something on fire, and then when everyone comes outside and is where's that fire? Make a friend. Make a friend. Please actually don't do that, because I don't want to get sued or anything for inciting fire violence, also known as arson. Furor. Is it ever weird being the only girl in the office? All the time! All the time. I find it so weird. Boys are so weird. I do not understand them. The things they talk about, the things they do, just weird. Boys are so weird, man. Just every day I long for the presence of a woman, just so that we can hang out and just talk about stuff. Because you know what else boys don't do? They don't gossip. They don't share secrets. They don't bond like that. They just talk to each other about boring things like football and wrestling and other boring stuff. No one ever shares the secrets with each other, you know? And the fact is, they also never talk about anything. Like, I don't understand it. These boys spend 8 hours a day with each other, and it's like they never ask each other about their personal lives. Like, I'll find something out and I'll be like, oh yeah, this. And they'll look at me as I've spoken to one of their friends who they've been friends with for many years longer than I have known them. And they're like, how did you find that out? And I'm like, I asked the question. And that seems like a baffling concept, you know? They look at me like I'm crazy. And I'm like, no, I just asked a question. Us boys don't have private lives. We stay in the corner all day. It's just not true. It's just not true. We all know that boys do like to talk, but they just don't seem to want to talk to each other. But when you ask them a question, they've always got something to say. I'll be like, oh, you seen anyone? Any love in your life? And 8 out of 10 times I find out the answer. And then they'll be like, how did you know that? And I'm like, just ask. What are you doing at the weekend? Oh, I'm doing this with my girlfriend. Oh my gosh, how long have you guys been together? A few weeks. Oh, congrats. That's really good for you. I'm really happy for you. And a few months later, they'll be like, oh, apparently so-and-so's got a girlfriend. And I'm like, yeah. I've been known. I knew about that. And they're just baffled every time. I don't understand it. Like the boys next door, they sit there and they all go for tea, like tea is in the drink. They have like a brew corner where they'll all get up and leave the office and go and make a tea and chat for a couple of minutes. And they still don't know anything about each other. It's crazy to me. And every morning before the podcast, I walk in and I say, good morning, everyone. And I get a good morning. And when I first did that, like I just walked in, I said hello, as is customary for when you walk into a room full of people whom you know. I said good morning. And then they were like, oh, good morning. And then they laughed at me. And I was like, why are you laughing at me? And they're like, well, because we walked in silently and didn't say anything. And you walk in and say good morning. I'm like, it's just polite. It's polite. And people like it when you talk to them. Boys. Yeah, you can be gosh darn sure they know what the football results were. And you can be gosh darn sure they all know what football team each other support. Do they know anything else personal about their lives? No. But do they know what football team they support? Yes. It is the patriarchy that did this to the boys. But it still baffles me because I'm not used to it. Where I used to work was a lot of women. We had 2 men in our side of the team, one of whom was gay and the other one wasn't. And he was really good friends with one of the other guys on the other team. But the issue was obviously we were all working from home. But we'd stay after like a meeting and we'd chat and be like, so how are you doing? Like, oh, how's the partner? How are the animals? And then we'd talk because we were friends and we worked together. And I could just imagine the boys just never doing that, you know? Peter doesn't like wrestling or football. What does he talk about? I don't know. To be fair, we are in the other office. Like, we sit upstairs away from all the boys. It's mainly us TripleJump lot and then a few Cultaholic boys in our office. But next door is a lot of the Cultaholic lads. So I don't speak to Andrew that much, but that's because he's downstairs, you know? There is a surprising amount of Limp Bizkit chatter, and there's also normally they talk about sorry, I hiccuped. Like old TV presenters, and 8 out of 10 times they are shocked and appalled that I don't know who random TV presenter is. that was famous in the 80s, to which I have to reply, was not born then, do not know who he is. Like Michael Barrymore. They love talking about Michael Barrymore. And I was like, who is Michael Barrymore? Who is he and why does everyone want to talk about him all the time? Boring loner. I'm going to stand up for the patriarchy like a good blokey bloke man. Don't tell people stuff anymore. People either can't help you or will hold on to it to hurt you. That's how the world has been in my experience. No! That's not how it should be. If you tell me a secret, I'm not going to be able to remember it in a few weeks, so I won't be able to hold on to it to hurt you. And if I can't help, I just lend a nice listening ear, you know? Just a nice kind face and a listening ear. Because you know damn well I'm not going to remember it in a few weeks because my brain is made of holes. The only girl and the youngest. Well, Fraser's a few months younger than me, but he is also a boy. And he seems to know who these people are because he's a boy. Like, yeah, the whole Michael Barrymore apparently killed a man. What? You know, there was a dead man in his swimming pool or something. Sometimes I like a good natter, but I've never been a very good man. There's nothing wrong with a little natter. It's great. Just talk about random stuff in your life. It's great. Like, I love to tell people, so yesterday, it was not very exciting, but yesterday I reverse parked in a parking spot, and I never reverse park because unfortunately I am a stereotype, and as a woman I'm not very good at parking, and as a bisexual I'm also not very good at parking. So it's like, oh god, a 2-4, a queer woman, she's going to be terrible at parking, and I am. I'm absolutely awful at it. I hate it. I hate doing it. I always park, you know, opposite where there's nothing. I never park next to something. But I had to yesterday, and I reverse parked into a parking space, and I was very proud of myself, and I don't feel like anyone understood why I was so excited to tell people, but it's because reverse parking is really hard. So it's just a bit of a joke. I'm not actually saying that people who are bisexual don't know how to drive, but it's a joke that queer women don't know how to drive. And it's the YouTube thing, it's the internet thing. But I know how to drive, I'm just not very good at parking. I get scared. I think my car's bigger than it is, and I have quite a little car. And my boyfriend wants to get a new car, and I said, can't be bigger than that, because... Stop it. I hate parallel parking. Oh my god. If I never had to parallel park again in my whole life, I would be happy. In fact, I'd rather just go somewhere else than parallel park, to be honest. Oh my god, I got kidnapped. He got me. Let me out of this cage, you coward. I never learnt to drive because I know I have a panic attack and just start swerving. I mean, that's probably a good reason not to drive, because that's dangerous. But I was once half an hour late to a thing because I was avoiding having to parallel park. I just honestly think it should be illegal to have to make someone parallel park, because there's just the most awful thing in the world. I hate it. How do I... But I didn't have to parallel. I was really lucky because I think if I had to parallel park on my driving test, I would have failed. But I only had to reverse around a corner, which I found much easier to do, so I didn't fail. But parallel parking, I would have failed my driver's test. Dad! Our dad's here. Papa, it is me, your crab child. I am okay.
Tchia,
I know.
Papa.
I'll see you soon, Dad. Love you. Love you too. More daddies. How's your father? I'm glad he's okay. Well, all things considered. Looks like maybe we're imprisoned all the adults in there. Pretty sure Salvador Fabric Factory will give them a chance to escape. My dad is kept as a slave inside the throne room though, so we'll have to figure that out later. Hey Drew, but for now, get to work. No props, can do. We've got to take some pictures now so we can see where the weak spots are. And we can save our papa. Oh, I forgot. I wonder if this will work if I stand right here. Just my eye. What do you think? Did that work? No, it didn't. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. How many theory tests and minors? I did 2 theory tests because I failed my hazard perception by like 2 marks. But I think it's because I was clicking too much because I thought everything was a hazard. So I lost marks. But I got 4 minors on my driver's test, and one of those was because I managed to pull off in 2nd gear. And I don't think he would have noticed if I didn't go, oh, 2nd gear! So I shouldn't have done that. But my friend was doing how's going to be other factories?
Parallel parking stop the traffic. Parallel parking make them swerve. Parallel parking become an addict. Parallel parking stay off the curb.
Mobius, thank you so much for the bitties. I was talking to my friend. She's doing a theory test in a few weeks, and she said that she did it and she failed it. And I was like, I honestly believe that if I had to do it again now, I don't think I would pass it. But not because I don't know the stuff, but also like certain things they ask you in your theory test are kind of like things you've never you don't very often encounter in your like actual day-to-day life driving and stuff. So I was a bit like, I don't think I would pass my theory test if I had to do it again now. But not because I think I'm a bad driver and I don't know the stuff, but also because like half the stuff they ask you is just random pointless guff, you know? So, but I think also on my driving test, I almost like fully swore at this lady on my driver's test because I was just trying to pass. So all I wanted to do was pass my driver's test so I could drive my car. And I was trying to get onto the A14, which is the main road near Cambridge, where I learnt to drive, and this woman would not let me on the dual carriageway. She just was sat next to me, and I was looking at her, and I was like begging her with my eyes to let me on. I was like, please, let me on the dual carriageway. So I had to like come to like a full stop, and I was like, I'm gonna fail my driver's test because this woman wouldn't get out of my way. And she was like, I was like looking at her and I was like, please move. I don't want to fail. And I looked at the driving instructor who was doing my test, and he was like, don't worry, you haven't failed, but if she was doing the test, she would have failed. And I was like, damn, flipping right, she would. ruining my life, actively trying to make me fail my driver's test. Like she was sent there by big driver's test to make me have to do a second one. Who's the better driver, Ben or Peter? I've been in the car with both of them, but I've been in the car with Ben for like 2 hours before, and I've only been in the car with Peter for like 10 minutes in the middle of the night. So I was like, I can't really compare the two of them. But I'm sure, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they're both great drivers, but I've only been in the car with Peter very shortly, so I'll have to go with Ben just purely due to like the distance I've driven with them, you know? I technically failed my driving test, but my instructor hated me so much she passed me by a couple of points. Oh my god! Did you manage to did you accidentally blackmail your teacher into passing your test by just being I mean, I'm not saying you were actively trying to do anything, but that's quite a good tactic, actually. Just make your driving instructor hate you, and then they'll be like, yep, you did it. Get out of my sight. That's so bad. I totally sound like Pete was a getaway driver. No, it was after a Game Awards or something that we were streaming late, and I normally would just drive home and stuff, or just walk home. But because it was the middle of the night, Peter picked me up, and Peter gave me a lift from work because he was like, I don't want you to die. And where I had to walk back from work, it wasn't a particularly nice area, and given it was like 4 a.m, it was it's maybe a good idea that he did that, you know. So UK citizens are allowed to drink younger than able to drive, yeah. Got to be great at driving with that policy. No, you can learn to drive at 17, but you can't legally drink until you're 18. So, no, in fact, that is not the case. Such venom in her personality. As soon as I got into the car, she made markings on her paper for everything I did. Oh, love that. What a nice lady. Yeah, I think in America you guys can learn to drive when you're 16, can't you? I think you guys are younger than us. We have to wait until we're 17 to be able to drive. Though I was riding a moped when I was 16, but that's purely out of necessity. Should we do a race? I wonder what kind of race it is. A running race, perhaps? It is. Go, Tchia. Oh my god, how the flip we're going to get up there? We're going to have to climb, Tchia. Climb. Climb. Huh. That's annoying. What an annoying start to a race. 15, but if you get a learner's permit. Oh my god, 15? I couldn't imagine being 15. Being in year 9 and driving, that's an absolute hazard. I think being in some cases in year 11 and driving, no, you wouldn't be in year 11. You'd be in year 12 and year 17. Cheer, please. Yeah. In the UK, it's legal for anyone older than 5 to drink alcohol, just not to buy it. Yeah, but only in very certain situations. Like, you can't give a 5-year-old a bottle of WKD and it's illegal. It's legal. I'm pretty sure there is. I mean, one, that sounds ridiculous. I think it is true, but I don't think it's necessarily allowed. But if you're 16, you can sometimes get a drink with dinner. That's like allowed. One beverage with dinner. But, or is it younger than that? It might even be 13. There are certain rules. Hello, Ted Lasso. Howdy, it's a beautiful day for a chat, isn't it? Damn straight it is. I want to watch Ted Lasso so bad, but we haven't paid for our Apple TV license yet, so I have to wait. No spoilers, Ted Lasso. Don't tell me what happens in your series. There was no year 12 when I was in school. They kicked her out at 16. Well, yeah, yeah. I mean, they built... Year 12 is just sixth form instead of college. TikToks in America treating WKD as hard liquor is hilarious. Yeah. This is true. I mean, it does make me laugh because I was drinking WKD when I was 16 at a party. And I mean, at the time, like, I did think it was, you know, hard liquor, but I was also 16 and I was not technically legally allowed to drink. So, you know, it felt flipping hardcore when I was a child. But now I don't remember the last time I even touched a WKD. Well, it probably was when I was 21 in university, I reckon, because there was such a thing called VKs at the bar that I used to go to quite a lot for a club. The club I used to go to did VKs, and those were like WKDs. In France, babies are bottle-fed wine. Oh. Oh. Gosh, right. Ka-chow. Eh. What do you mean when I was a child? You still are if you don't know who Michael Barrymore is. I just think that we should not be judged on whether or not we remember obscure British TV presenters. As an American living in Illinois, is that what that is? IL. That's the only thing I can think of. So I used to baked, huh?
Yeah.
B B B B B B B B wine B B B B B B B gin B B B B B B B B Tchia B B B B B B B hashtag good vibes B B B B B B B B good vibes blaze it.
Stephen, thank you so much for the bits. Oh, baked, like as in, right, sorry, yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying now. Yeah, I mean, I think more people would probably smoke / consume the weed in the UK if it were legal. Because I know obviously people do it because, hey, crime doesn't pay, but it does get you baked. And it's interesting to see what like the difference is between every country. Because it's legal in Italy, and we were talking about this actually. My friend's partner is a police officer, and if they go on holiday to Amsterdam, when they get back, they've got to do a drug test, like to make sure that they've not had any marijuana, even though it's technically legal in Amsterdam. Because it's not legal here, they can't have any. Obviously, not both of them, but her partner couldn't have any because, like, it's not legal here, which is really interesting because surely it would mean if you go to any country, then you wouldn't be allowed to have it. Do you know what I mean? Because I was like, well, if he goes to Italy, would he have to have it? And she was like, no, he doesn't. I was like, how interesting. Like, what? At what point do they be like, no, you have to do a drug test? Because surely if any country where it's legal, you know? Those are the questions that I didn't understand. Never had a drink in my life, but as a millennial that wasn't acceptable. Every party I went to and on every night out, I was interrogated about it. People tried to bait me by waving cans of Stella under my nose. Beer smells terrible though, so I don't think they were tempting me the way that they thought they were tempting me. Yeah, I hate beer. I hate beer, it's gross. But I don't ever like, I'll ask someone like, oh, why do you not drink? Mainly, my main reason of asking someone, oh, why do you not drink, is that if they tell me, oh, I'm sober because I had a problem, I don't want to be like, you know, people offering them drinks. I'd rather be like, hey, so-and-so doesn't want to drink. Back off. But if it's just like, oh, I don't drink, then I'm not going to be like, obviously policing it. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I'd ask someone. And it wouldn't be like, why don't you drink? Tell me now. It would just literally be, hey, if you don't drink for like that reason, let me know. And I won't offer any way around. Do you know what I'm saying? See you later, Batman fan. Drew, have a lovely evening. Yeah, I would never force someone to drink. Maybe when I was 18, but now I'm an adult. Oh yeah, no one should ever spike someone's soft drink. Like, there's a couple of lads at work that don't drink, and that's fine, you know. They don't have to drink because they don't want to. And that's it, that's the only answer to the question that you need. They don't drink because they don't want to drink. Done it, answer your question. Oh no, we didn't get the sentinel. Uh-oh. Bad news. Bad news. Things are gonna try and murk us. Thought on his side. I'm sorry you can't say good game tomorrow to James. He not only is it a bank holiday, but he's also on holiday himself, the bloody part-timer. So he's not even here. He's a slacker. Well, I didn't let him holiday. He just was allowed a holiday because apparently it's a legal obligation in England that people get to have holidays, I guess. Like, if it was up to me, absolutely not. No holidays for James Jenkins. How can you have a holiday when you don't even get paid? Do you know what I'm saying? Right. It was really bloody loud all of a sudden, didn't it? Why is it so loud all of a sudden? Just turn this bad boy down a bit. Still loud, that's fine. Well, no one's paying for the holiday because he's not gone abroad, he's just having a week off. It's different, you know. He's not off dossing about the place. Ouch. His holiday is sponsored by WWE 2K23. Exactly. The mods paid for his holiday to get James on their side. Sounds like something they would do. The bloody jammy buggers. Ow. Ouch. Oops. I'm getting my bananas back. Okay. That is true, the mods could be hanging out with James right now. God, they're so annoying, aren't they? Hate those guys. James will always be on our side. He's taking their gifts and money to trick them. That's a good point. That could be it. And you know what? I respect the hustle. As long as he's not part of that stinky old mod squad. Die. Get flipped, homie. The mods were working overtime yesterday, to be fair. Bless them. Feels like we are mod free. Could do what I want. Could swear. No one can tell me otherwise. I'm free to do what I like.
450 joke replacement service. Some transformation jokes due to Tchia. Just got back from the Transformers convention, and boy are my arms tires. Ha ha ha, haven't heard of the upcoming movie where a time traveler gets transformed into a chicken. It's called Walk to the Future. Ho ho ho, my girlfriend told me to stop acting like a transformer, but I can change. How scientists transformed a tiger into a horse. Don't worry, it's in a stable condition. He will be transformed.
Thank you, Forgotten Media, for those jokes. How dare you? They were pretty bad. Those were pretty bad. I have to be honest. But I appreciate you being here because Lord Brotovich is slacking. You know. Glad somebody's hanging around. Bloody mods. What do we not pay you for, eh? You stinky mods. So stinky. No mods. Let's post the sex bots. Yeah, someone tell the sex bots. Don't think either. The only alcohol I ever bought was a 4-pack of Strongbow to make the table higher so I could make some food-inspired video games. Food-inspired video games. It really is the only way. It is true. Can you go into detail about how the fire in the game and setting things on fire makes you feel like you're in the house? You're the in-house TripleJump official resident pyro. Well, I kind of feel like I was already me as someone who really likes fire. But this game does definitely scratch the itch. I think I was maybe suggested I play it so that like I didn't carry on setting things on fire, because I did have a bit of a habit of asking if I could please set things on fire. And this is kind of like making me less volatile in that regard. So that's good. Please free all the blocked words. Well, some of the blocked words I agree with, but the ones that I don't agree with, maybe I'll get cheeky and I'll unblock them. Right. I'll dodge out of the way of this bad boy. Can't get me, homie. Can't get me, homie. Have that. Free the Ussy. Where's that? Oh, it's all the way over there. Can't bother to go over there right now. I'm busy. remember how. I don't know how to do it actually. I'm not on Twitch. I know how to do it on YouTube, but I'll have a look. I'm gonna have a look in a minute. I'm going to figure it out. Bada boom, baby. Right. Can my kids watch? Swearing on bad language are actively avoided across TripleJump's various platforms. Our video games, topics, and themes. Oh, you're just copying what it says downstairs. I see. I see. That makes sense. Now, how do I unblock a word? This one. Yes. Where is it? There it is! Freedom! Free the Aussies! They're not here! I've got power now. Those are the only ones I'm muting, but there we go. I wonder how long we'll all have forgotten this by next week, and then they won't check, and they'll not know. No one's allowed to tell them though, because if you tell them, then you're boring. Yeah, we'll blame the mods. Yeah, we'll be like, what are you talking about? That wasn't me. Come here. Come here. Come on. Let me a weedy. Oh. Jesus. The VODs are mad with power. Yeah, you gotta keep it on the DL. On the DL, you know. If we tell them, then they'll know, and then they'll mute it again. It's our little secret. Our little cheeky little secret that they will never know, because we're not going to tell them. Remember, everybody? No telling. Apparently I've missed 7. Oh, they're all over there. The DLC, yep. Secretussy. No more dussies are telling us what to do. Is this Ussy merch? Oh my god. Could you imagine? Got like 7 more ghoulies, but
Ça marche. Quelques explosions en plus devraient faire l'affaire.
right, where are they all? Oh, there's one over there. No, you can't tell Trailing Badger because he'll tell the others he's weak. He's weak. Why are they bloody Naruto running around this place? Right. Is he dead? Yeah. There's 3 more of them running around. Where are they? Oh, they're over there. I see him. I bloody see him. Time to die. Let's put our chaosy into this secret, exactly. Got to channel your inner me, you know? Oi! Okay, there's 2 more. Wonder where they are. Let's hear the noise my throat just made then. Channing Badger is an archaeologist, how can he not be cool? It's not that he's not cool, it's that he's weak, you know? That's the issue. Can anyone see these guys? I can't find them. A throat fart. Yeah, I guess. I think I'm gonna have bolognese for tea. A spag bowl. When we were in Italy, I refused to let my friend call it a spag bowl, especially to the Italian waiter. I said, look, if we were in England, you can order a spag bowl, no problem. But in Venice, speaking to an Italian man, please do not say spag bowl, because we might get kicked out of the country. Get that bolognese. Oh my god, disgusting. That's worse than most. Oopsie. Where the hell did that go? Oi! Oi! That was rude. It is true, a spag bowl is not the same in Italy as it is here. Mainly because the Italians have taste and we do not. There they are. I was looking for you. Time to die. Right, now we need to go and blow up that last thing. Spaghetti in England comes from a tin. No, it doesn't. To be fair, I don't even have spaghetti in my spaghetti bolognese because my boyfriend doesn't like spaghetti, so I just have penne. So it's a penne bolognese. Oh, and it's shaped hoops, or in its best form into letters, alphabeti spaghetti. I see what you're saying. I was like, I can't stand spaghetti hoops. When I was a kid, I had them and I really did not like them. They made me feel sick, and I've never had them since. Never ever in my life. I had reheated pasta bake. Oh, I do love a pasta bake though. Pasta bake cussy. Spaghetti is the worst pasta. It makes a mess and holds no sauce. I like a tagliatelle. That's a good pasta. I do like a spaghetti though, to be fair. I'm a bit of a spaghetti apologist. Because I do like a spag. A spaghetti. Fried mozza for dinner. I eat cold tinned meatballs sometimes when I'm depressed and lazy. Lolly, respectfully, that sounds disgusting. A cold meatball is one thing. Actually, it's not one thing. I can't believe you said that. The idea of that gives me the quease. I screamed at the way he said tagliatelle. It's the English way of saying it. That's how you gotta say it. Tagliatelle. That's how it is, I'm afraid. Tagliatelle, if you will. I know they're already cooked. It's not a matter of like if you can. It's really a matter of if you should. And my brain says, oh, look, I'm glad you're eating something. That is important. But it gives me the quease. But also cold things, normally I'm alright with cold things, but I have a real weird thing about things out of tins. Like there's not very many things out of tins that I will eat because most of them make me feel queasy just looking at them. And I can't explain it. It's a similar feeling of like when I touch wet food. I feel the same way when I touch like food in the sink as I feel when I see food out of a tin. I can't explain it. It just is. I'm gonna sneeze. The phrase "when I touch wet food in the sink" reflexively made me shiver. Yeah, I hate it. I can't stand it. If it happens to me, I literally feel sick. Makes me feel awful. I feel the biggest ick in the world when I touch wet food in the sink. The onslaught of the smell when opening the tin that turns my stomach. Wet food in the sink is a decent band name. You could just stop putting food in your sink. I know, but it's like when you wash a plate up and a little bit of like food gets in the sink, kind of like just on accident, or like if you're putting like sorry, Addy. I didn't mean to bring it up again, but unfortunately, what did I just turn into? I feel like it needs explaining, you know? Where's the other guy? Where's your mate, eh? Where is he? Can you see the other? There he is. Can't hide from me, sunshine. I have a thing with metal cutlery at home. I have metal cutlery, I can't use it at home. They smell too metally, knocks me sick. It's like when eggs taste too eggy. That's fair. My dad won't eat eggs if it looks like eggs. It freaks him out. He's like the most unfussy man I've ever met. Like he'll eat everything. He'll eat like liver and all different kinds of fish and all kinds of things, but he will not eat egg if it looks like an egg. He really likes scrambled egg and he really likes omelets, but he cannot stand eggs that look like eggs, which I find interesting because I really like eggs, even though one time my boyfriend made a rumour about me that I didn't like eggs, and by rumour I mean he told a few of our friends I didn't like egg, and I was like, what do you talk about? I love eggs. I love eggs. And he was like, oh sorry, thought you didn't like them. Love eggs. I really like boiled egg. I wish I knew how to do poached eggs because poached eggs always feel like such a posh food. Like I've got some avocados in my fridge at the moment and I might have tomorrow for a special bank holiday Friday lunch. I might make myself avocado on toast with some eggs. But I don't know how to make poached eggs. So it'll probably end up being a fried egg. Because I quite like a soft boiled egg as well on a salad. Ew, or a chicken on the bone. I love chicken on the bone. I really love chicken on the bone, unfortunately. My boyfriend also hates that. He can't stand when people eat, like, serve him food on the bone. If I have a chicken wing, I'm like, do you want to try it? And if he says yes, I just like take the meat off and give him the meat. Get a poaching pan. Poaching cups make poaching eggs easy. Not too tricky, just need some vinegar. Yeah, I've heard that, but I worry that I would make it taste like vinegar. Oh, should we do this? Let's do this. We need 160 points. Easy. Ka-chow. Oh, ka-chow. Damn it. Don't mess this up for me, Tchia. I just said it was going to be easy. Oh my god, stop messing it up. God damn it. Easy. Did it. Nailed it. Such a cutie background of him. I mean, it's not that cute. Most of the time, I just won't order chicken nuggets. I was gonna say. Oh my god, guys, look! This is the gay box. If I'm just having it as my tea, like if I've bought some chicken wings instead of chicken breast, I always buy chicken breast for him because love is marriage is about compromise, and not yet married, but working on it, and and I will just give him the chicken off the chicken wing. If he wants it, normally if we're at home, I'll just make chicken breast. So, I forgot to customize my boat. I want to give it a gay flag. Give gay flag. We've got asexual flag, the pansexual flag, the bisexual flag, the non-binary flag, transgender flag, the gay men pride flag, the lesbian pride flag, the modern pride flag, and the pride flag. We'll go for the modern pride flag. Covers everyone we need to know. Let's bloody go. Next Thursday is my 10-year anniversary. Oh my god, congrats. That's a long old time. Is that from like the beginning of the relationship, or is that from like marriage? Take a picture of the pride flag. Hold on, get a better angle. Perfect. From marriage, otherwise it's 13 years together. Oh my gosh, congrats. Doing anything nice for your 10-year anniversary? What is 10? Is 10... 10's not paper, is it? That's 1, I think. Or is 10 paper? No. This is like what? Silver, gold, platinum, diamond, all that stuff. Yuck. Imagine having someone that loves you. Disgusting. Going to the haunted cafe for dinner. Oh, going to the haunted cafe for dinner, yeah. What? What haunted cafe? Why is it haunted? Do they make sure it's haunted? They got some ghosty actors? Tell me more about this haunted cafe. What kind of thing they serve? Do the ghosts serve you food? Yeah, it's a good question. I think it's what we're all wondering. Do the ghosts not serve you food? Because if the ghosts don't serve you food, then how do you know it's haunted? In order to make sure something is haunted, you have to murder someone in it. Well, that's what I mean. Or they summon a few ghosts. Eggs Benedict. Very good. I was trying to think of a ghost-based pun, but could not think of a single one. I find out when I arrive, there's no people in the pictures online. Ah, ghosts. Probably have a Luigi board. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Did they summon them in with a Luigi board? Is there a summoning circle? Do the ghosts work on like shift work? Like, oh, it's Saturday, so Tony the ghost will be there. But if you want to see Barbara the ghost, you have to go on a Tuesday because she works Tuesdays. You know, that's other questions we need to ask. You eat at a seance table and summon your order. Very good. Tony Ghostoni. Hey, I'm haunting here. Does this mean a ghost workers union? So the stream from yesterday, I'm gonna have to get rid of this block, will appear on the Cultaholic channel on Sunday, but it will not be in the same form that it was streamed. So it won't be like us talking. We're editing it like pay-per-view style. I say we. Sam's editing it like pay-per-view style. There's like intros and commentary and stuff, but you won't see like the camera from the stream and stuff. But maybe one day that will go up. We've saved it, we've got it, but for now it's just going up in the form of the pay-per-view style wrestling video that's going out on Cultaholic on Sunday, because that's what we agreed with the sponsors. We get an explosive fruit now. Lovely. Okay, we're going to go over here. Unlock this. It is. We've been filming a lot for it, so I think it's going to be a good one. You're in for a treat. If you like wrestling. And even if you don't, we're in it. We filmed some stuff for it. So that's all right, Boring Loner. I'm going to put a community post up on YouTube, so everyone should know by Sunday. I think it's going up Sunday at 7 p.m, I think, is the... Lovely. Hope we get some pudding excitement noises. That video was ridiculous. I having known nothing about wrestling, it was even more random, but I thoroughly enjoyed that AI video. We almost were going to make our own one, but we didn't want people to think we're just copying, you know? Pop George, that's so sad. Just the way you said that. I used to like wrestling, but I don't know how to start liking it again. Oh man. I think just start. Sam's on with a hat, right? No, Sam, that's Jack. I think you're thinking of. Sam is, I don't know what you'd know Sam from. He does the news. I don't know what you'd know Sam from if you don't watch Cultaholic. I mean, part of my love of the AI video was Tom and Pachiti's live reactions, very infectious laughter. I mean, this is true. There's a lot of lore I've missed. It's meant to be whimsical, not sad. Oh, I see what you're saying. So this is what I mean, like, the boys are like, oh, you'd probably really like wrestling. And I'm like, yeah, probably, but there's just so much storyline to catch up on. Like, if a show's got 3 seasons, I sometimes struggle to continue my interest for 3 seasons, let alone figure out what is going on with all of the different, like, many, you know, storylines, and he hates him because of this, and she hates her because of this. That's what's going on. I'm always like, cool, nice. But I feel left out, you know? I get FOMO. Sam was supposed to stream today, but he is not streaming. So it's just me today. Just me. They are. I think they still editing, or they are about. So. Aren't there wrestle divas you'd get into? Probably, yeah. I mean, I can appreciate it, and I always enjoy the stories when I see them playing out, like on the odd occasion that they've got it on in the office. I enjoy that, but I just there's just feels like there's so much that I've missed, you know. So much storyline, so much important content that I don't know about. And it's not the kind of thing that you can just watch a few episodes of. Like they'll say something, they're like, oh, so this guy doesn't like this guy because of this. And I'm like, okay, when did that happen? 16 years ago. And I'm like, huh? I do think Rhea Ripley is incredibly attractive. And I follow her on TikTok. And if she asked, even impolitely, I'd let her smack me in the face. She doesn't even have to ask politely. But I think she would. She seems like a nice girl. You know, when she's not beating the living flip out some stuff. I nearly got you a wrestling shirt for last year's tattoo, but I didn't think it would be a good idea. Hey, I mean, I would still be appreciative of it. I would just need it explaining to me, you know? It's past WrestleMania now, so it's a good time to get back into it. It's basically the start of the new wrestling year. Oh, is it? Is that what's happened? I know there was a big thing that happened on the weekend because everyone was really tired. What's up, homie? But also, wrestling's not too much of a nighttime activity, you know? Too much of a nighttime activity. Rhea is champ now, actually. You can follow her. She has no storyline stuff yet as of Monday. Oh, okay. I'm not going to do that, but I appreciate you telling me. Because I'll hyper focus on it for like 2 weeks, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm really into wrestling now. And then I'll have to explain to everyone that I'm in fact no longer into wrestling, and that just feels like a bit mean after I get bored. Because that will happen, because that's just who I am. Okay, no, but thanks. I can appreciate wrestling. I just don't have the brain. Full stop. Bother, BRB, gonna crash and hates me. I don't hate you. I don't hate you. I do not. I do not hate this woman. I just don't get it, and unfortunately, it feels like a lot of work. I stopped pretending to be into wrestling when I left school and stopped seeing the lads that talks about it all the time. I'm into wrestling, but I do love Formula One. Cannot stand Formula One. I'd much rather get into wrestling than Formula One. And that's the facts. Right, forgetting I've got this power. Where'd that bloody bird go again? Right, it's there. My dad's really into Formula One, and every time I see him watching it, it gives me a headache. There's not that many sports I'm into. Like, I like football when it's important, you know, like when it's the World Cup or when it's the Women's World Cup. But I don't really care that much about it 90% of the time, because most of the time it's boring. And I just can't get into it, you know? I don't like cricket, and I don't like Formula 1, and I don't like wrestling, and I don't like UFC. I don't like it when they punch each other. I don't really like it when, I don't mind rugby, but I would never actively go out of my way to watch it. What else is there? What other sports? Basketball. Not really interested in that. School put me off netball. Tennis. Fine, it goes on too long. The Olympics I can appreciate. Quite like gymnastics. And that's about it. Dressage. No, I'm not really into that either, to be honest. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to go home and make spaghetti bolognese. Spag bol. I hope you guys have a wonderful bank holiday weekend. A list went out tonight. Something. The mods aren't here, so they can't even tell me what it was. And I don't know what it was. But a list did go out tonight, so check that out. There is a James Jenkins video this weekend. He wrote it, he edited it. It is what went wrong with the Google Stadia. It's very good, you should definitely check it out. There's also a podcast this weekend as normal. And then Ben will be back on Tuesday on Twitch to play some more horse-based games. So yeah, check out the Cultaholic video on Sunday. Really recommend checking that out. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And bloody flipping be good, alright? Okay? Anyway, peace out, mother flippers.